What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Wordcast. Every Monday, we bring you the latest in video game news, talk about survival horror, machinima, and what's going on at the Ward. I'm one of your hosts, Shaun Clark, alongside Jazz Rich.
Hello.
Alyssa Camps.
Hi. And
Waffle.
Hello.
I want to point out that we just watched like the most ridiculous video ever. So now that you've all seen the RE2 remake with facial animations at 500%, how do you feel? Will you ever be the same? Have you given up on life?
I wish everybody talked like that in real life.
Nobody would live. You couldn't make it through a day.
I would just explode.
It'd be the best day ever, though, so it'd be worth it.
Oh.
I need more.
Yeah, they need to make more. So yeah, at the start of the show, I showed everyone a hilarious yet horrifying RE2 video. If you want to learn more about that and you want to forever ruin your eyes and your mind, Google the YouTuber DP023 or search for Resident Evil 2 but 500% facial animations. You won't regret it, but also you'll completely regret it. It's great. It's great.
Beautiful.
But yeah, now that we finally had Waffle and Maple on here, shit's getting kind of weird.
I'm gonna change my
All
name.
the Breakfast Club.
Next, Jazz is going to turn into ketchup.
No, French toast with ketchup.
Oh, okay.
Gotta keep it real.
So what's that going to make Diz and me, like
Americans.
cheeseburger? French fries? Wow. Racism.
At 500%.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Okay. I'm going to ask you guys how your weeks were, but what I really mean is how was your week and also what have you been playing? So, okay, here we go. Jazz, how was your week?
No, you always start with me. Start with someone else.
How about Alyssa? How was your week?
It was cool, and I played stuff that's not stuff, but it is stuff, yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know!
I played stuff that wasn't stuff and did things that weren't, or maybe were things, I don't know.
I guess, I watched movies. There you go.
Did you watch that movie you bought with the zombie? What was it?
Wow.
No, the Ebola zombies. I have not watched Ebola zombies.
Fucking Ebola zombies. The best movie ever made.
I want to know how it is so I could tell you how Nazis at the center of the earth is going to be.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Let me in on that. I want to know what's going on with those two things.
I
Will
do
do.
too, but I don't. I don't know. Did you play anything, Alyssa?
Resident Evil 2 and Spider-Man.
Wow.
Yes.
How's that Resident Evil 2 going?
It's great. I hate it. I love it. I hate it.
Do you need it, though? I think it needs you.
It does.
It needs your attention.
I know.
You're neglecting your child.
Shh, I'll be back.
Jazz, how was your
What?
week?
It was good.
Did you play anything?
I played Monster Hunter.
You played Monster Hunter? What the fuck? Okay, Shayla.
I was filling it for Shayla.
Oh, somebody had to do it.
Because, like, the day after Resident Evil 2 came out, she's like, can we play Monster Hunter? And I was like, no, I'm playing What? Yeah, I went from no copies of Resident Evil 2 to 2 copies of Resident Evil 2.
Why
still
is
have
she
both
not
of them.
playing Resident Evil 2?
Because she's a smelly bastard!
Clearly. God. There's only one game to play right now, and it's not Monster Hunter. I promise.
Actually, to be fair, I played more than just Resident Evil 2 this week. I got, oh my god, what is that? What is that fucking game called? Dragon Age? Dragon Age?
Inquisition?
I'm asking
Or
you-
Which one is it? Who, me? What?
Yeah, no, I was asking Diz because she knows.
Oh.
Inquisition, yeah.
Yeah.
It was on sale, so I got it.
Nice.
That's one of those games that I bought the day it came out because I like Dragon Age and never played it.
We should all play it together.
Yeah, I would like to. I've heard it looks really good, and I heard really good things about it. But yeah,
I've played it a lot. I've never beaten it, but I've played it a lot.
yeah, isn't that like a really, really long game?
It is, especially when you try and do all the side quests. I'm at like 80 hours, and
Oh,
I don't think
God.
I'm half done the story.
I feel
Oh,
that.
Lord.
I think I'm 100 and I want to say 160 hours into The Witcher 3, and I'm still not done. It's dumb. It's so stupid. Like I did everything that game has to offer except for, I can't remember which one, but one of the DLCs. I think it's the Blood and Wine. Whatever is the bigger one, that's what I have
those.
left. So yeah, one day. But by the time I'm done with that game, I'll be like 200 hours in. It's ridiculous.
I thought you meant like 200 years. I was like, what?
Wow.
Shaun.
Might as well be.
Yeah, just my whole life times two. That's how long I've been playing. So, Waffle, welcome to the show. This is your long-awaited debut on the Wardcast. Why don't you
Yes,
start
it
us
is.
off by telling us a little bit about yourself, what you do, who your favorite Spice Girl is, and how your week was.
That. Fuck.
It's hard to pick a favorite Spice Girl. They're all good.
It's super scary.
See,
Although, actually, when I was a kid, I like Posh Spice the best.
there you go.
I've actually been to a Spice Girls concert.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow. See, I can see into the future. I just know these things.
I was probably about 7, and I just went along because my mom didn't have anyone else to look after me that night. But yeah, I've been to one.
That's one
I
more
work
than
in
I've been to.
It's one more than a lot of people have been to that I've met. I work at a stupid job that I'm quitting soon.
Wow.
Nice.
That's good news, though.
It is, and I'll hopefully be making twice as much as I make now with my new job.
Ooh, that's even better
Nice.
news.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've pretty much only played Resident Evil 2 this week,
Good
so that's
man.
fun.
Good man. You
Um,
made a wise choice.
I did. It's a good game. I like it.
Beautiful.
What else is there about me? Not a whole lot.
You're a waffle.
Yes.
You like to
I've only ever-
waffle in your spare time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Do you have any talents? Do you voice act? Do you juggle?
Oh, I am-
I don't know. What do you do?
I cannot juggle. I am a voice in Irrelevations.
Ooh.
Oh, he said it right!
Oh my
I was
God.
about to correct you.
I had to
He's
think about it for a
he's
second.
better at
But
saying it than you.
Irrelevations.
Wow, I quit. Waffle, you can have it. It's yours.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh wow.
Yeah, we forgot to say that. We forgot to say that Waffle is Raymond.
Yeah.
Did we
Ray.
forget? I thought we were doing that now.
But you
Well,
never introduced him.
I had to bring it up, so
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. I thought we would cover that in this portion, but you ruined everything. God.
well, that's what I do.
Oh.
That's my talent.
Well, since it was ruined during your introduction, it works. It counts. You still succeeded somehow.
Yeah. There's really not a whole lot else. I do just some drawing, but I've kind of given up on that since I've had this job.
It's hard to
And I
work
play-
and do stuff.
It is.
this
I would like a
well.
job that I don't have to go to, but they still pay me.
That would be great. When you find that,
I
let
like
me know. I've been looking
I'll
for
let
that job
everyone
for
know.
a long time.
And yeah, I've played and beaten every Resident Evil except Gaiden. Gaiden?
Gaiden,
The one on the boat with
you know
Leon
what?
the
I
monster.
forgive you. That's perfectly
revolution.
okay.
Yeah, it's,
Wait, so does that mean you've played Gun Survivor 2?
I have.
Ooh, I'm sorry. You know what? In my opinion, I think Gaiden is actually better than that fucking piece of shit game. That is literally the only Resident Evil game that I have not completed all the way.
It's not worth it.
No, it's not. I could tell already. That's why I didn't do it. Like I forced myself through Operation Raccoon City. That's the one. I couldn't even remember the name, and that was painful because I did it by myself. Like I could see that being maybe kind of enjoyable with like people that you know, but
Oh,
playing
it's-
through that
It
game
is.
alone is the worst. So bad. Oh, that
I remember
and
when you
Umbrella
played it.
Core. I completed
I
that
think
game
it's
100%, and that was a fucking nightmare.
That game is worse.
So
than
the
every
fact that
other
I've
game
been through those two ordeals and I haven't gone through Gun Survivor 2, that says something. That is a statement right there. But yeah, that's nice. I don't think I've met a whole lot of people that have played pretty much every single Resident Evil game, so good on you.
Thanks.
I'm proud. Wow.
I've spent more money on Resident Evil than probably anything else. I have a lot of little collectible things from the series that I should not have spent the money on, but I did.
I'm right there with you. See, I knew we were going to get along. It's perfect.
Oh, you already did.
Oh, yeah, fuck. Yes.
Shaun!
Yes.
Shaun!
Yes.
Get fucked.
Wow.
How was your week? That's right.
Get fucked, and also, how was your week? Yeah, my week, wow. My week was literally entirely Resident Evil 2. All day, every day. I completed the shit out of that game. I beat it 7 times.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it was great.
That's 7 times more than me.
Yes, you're right. And I'm
Me
disappointed
too.
in you. You let me down.
It's only 5 times more than me.
That's all?
I've only beaten it twice. That's all the time I had.
That's fair. I took vacation to do this, so I had the time. Yeah, I did the hardcore S+ speed runs with both characters. I got all the trophies, completed all the records, unlocked everything, beat all the extra modes. I 1000%ed that shit. And I still want more. I'm ready for the DLC today. Even though I hate DLC, but that's fine.
It's fine.
At least it's free.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said. At least they're doing it right. They're giving it to us for free. But I wish it was on the disc, but it's fine. I'm trying not to stress out over it. It's fine.
It'll be
But yeah, I took a week and a half off of work, pretty much specifically for Resident Evil 2. But I also intended to spend a lot of that time working on a lot of like RE2 related stuff, projects and things like that. But I just can't really work on that stuff until I find an apartment. So I've just been kind of enjoying the game, writing down ideas, and just lots of brainstorming. I've come up with a ton of stuff that I can't wait to work on, but lots of fun machinima related things that'll be great. It's going to be good. It's going to be beautiful.
It'll be great.
I'm hyped. I got like 2 folders worth of shit that I'm ready to get going on. So yay.
Holy shit.
Yeah, lots of ideas.
Good lord.
But I started another game too, and it's a fucking really weird game that probably none of you have even heard of. But I started Senran Kagura Burst Renewal.
Oh!
Oh, you actually know what that is? Wow.
I've heard of it. There's like a whole series.
Yes, this is one of those weird ass games that's just great because it's fucking weird. But
oh no!
yeah, there's got to be like 8 of them. There's a shit ton.
Yeah.
They're like really big in Japan. I don't even think we get most of them, but we've gotten still a lot of them.
Yep.
But yeah, basically it's about like 2 rival ninja schools that are all women, by the way, who battle each other in kind of like a fighting game style with like also Dynasty Warriors mixed in a little bit. It's really weird. But the thing is, like, so you fill up a power meter through combat that allows you to like do a Sailor Moon style like costume change and like go Super Saiyan in the fight. And like as you're fighting each other, you're basically beating the clothes off of each other.
What the?
Okay.
And it's fucking weird. And like if you super combo finish them, like all of their clothes come off. It's obviously censored, but what the fuck? It's the weirdest shit in the world.
Oh! Shaun, we haven't played that one game. The Zombie Hunter Schoolgirls.
Oh my god, you still have it, right?
Yes,
I
do.
have that game too.
Oh my god, we got a squad, we gotta play it. I still haven't even touched it yet.
It's actually kind of fun.
I was
it's pretty
hoping
good.
so. Like it looks stupid and weird and also great.
You can throw your clothes at the zombies to distract them.
Oh, perfect. See? It's
I love
topical. Oh my god. Fucking Japanese
brought it
games are
up.
the best.
That's why I brought it up.
Sweet, yeah, we gotta play that. Have you guys played One-Chanbara? That's another one.
No.
It's on
I
my
haven't
list
heard
to
that.
maybe buy / illegally download maybe.
If you can find it cheap, like if you can get the most recent one, I can't remember what it's called, but the one that's on PS4, it's actually a pretty good game. The other ones are like very average, but the last one's good. I like that one. It was actually not like a super budget title for I think the first time in the franchise. So, and it shows for sure. But yeah, it's bikini. What is it? Bikini Zombie Slayers is basically what it is. I think is what that stands for. It's great. It's good shit.
Oh my god.
Cut up the zombies. They cover you in blood. You're pretty much naked. It's great. It's a good time. It's a good time for all, especially children.
It's actually aimed at children.
Well, yeah, of course.
That's the crowd.
Well, Japanese children.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Can I just comment one thing on that? I just looked that game up, and the special edition is called the Banana Split Edition.
That's the one I have. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's called that for a reason.
Okay.
There's a costume, and we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. But yeah. Guess what time it is?
Time for some news.
See, I don't even have to do it. You nailed it.
Yeah, you're fired, Shaun.
I'm not even allowed to do it anymore because it's a local meme. It's a community meme.
Perfect.
But we got it. We got there somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hot on the heels of RE2 Remake, Capcom says RE3 Remake will be made if fan demand is high enough. Did you guys hear about this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I just did just now.
Wow. That's what we're here for.
That's why we have news.
So yeah, basically they're expecting an equal amount of push for the Resident Evil 3 remake as they received for 2. So if you want that to happen, make sure that you email your not so local Capcomsman and sign those petitions, because I don't think nearly half as many people actually liked Resident Evil 3 as Resident Evil 2. But it'd be nice to see a remake, because like it'll reach a much larger audience this time around. Sales need to be a lot better, and they're not going to release that unless they see the demand is there. So speak up, let them know, because I want to see this happen. Specifically for the reason that I know Jazz doesn't want it to happen. That's reason enough. It's a win-win, because either it's going to be another reason for Jazz to hate Resident Evil 3, or it's going to be a reason for her to stop hating it, and she's going to be upset either way. It's great.
Wow.
It's alright, Jazz. I'll be there with you.
Oh, great.
We'll all be there with you to see
Keep fucking kicking me while I'm down on my ocean.
This is your fault for not liking Resident Evil 3. You
I
brought
don't
this
not
on
like
yourself.
Resident Evil 3. I just think
What?
Jill is a whore, and she should.
Whoa.
Wow.
Damn.
No pants, no jazz.
Well, in the remake, they'll just make her naked. It'll be fine. There you go.
Oh god.
I won't even no. I'm just gonna jump off my.
Well, she'll have her
balcony.
towel, and that's it.
Her
As you put it, her
But
towel.
she has to be holding it, so you can only fucking use like one hand. She's like holding a towel.
No, like the towel's not even going to make sense. It's going to be like over her shoulder. It's not going to cover anything.
Why is it there?
Exactly.
It's just, I don't know. It's just
Oh,
there.
Because she's got to be wearing something. I mean, come on.
Character design.
Right? Yeah. They've got to prove that they put in some kind of effort. I mean,
Exactly.
there you go. But yeah, so hopefully that happens. I mean, people are already talking about it, like, everywhere you look. Anytime Resident Evil 2 Remake's mentioned, they mention 3 almost every single time. So it's a good start, but hopefully enough people speak up. I'd really like to see that happen.
Me too.
I want a Code Veronica remake.
After Resident Evil 3.
Now.
I do
Yes.
too. I do too, but it's, like, Code Veronica still looks good. Resident Evil 3 looks like shit. Like 1, 2, and 3 make sense. Anything beyond that would be nice, but it's not really necessary. Like, you don't go back to Code Veronica or 4 and be like, oh my god, this game looks like shit.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
You know what?
Thanks, Diz.
God damn it.
I mean, I say that about Resident Evil 4 and any.
At least comparatively. Like, compare 3 and Code Veronica. It's very different. It's a different issue, okay? That's all I'm saying. But yeah. So speaking of RE2 Remake, RE2 Remake has sold 3 million units in its first week, which is nearly the entirety of the sales the original RE2 sold in its entire lifetime, which was 4.96 million. So that's a really good start for, 8 days? And that none of that includes digital either. That's completely physical. And I guarantee you 90% of sales were digital.
Holy fuck.
So yeah, it's definitely killing it. And in fact, every time you watch a stream or a let's play, they're playing the PC version, and they didn't even release a physical version of that. So I mean, that's telling right there. So yeah, I'm sure it already blew the original Resident Evil 2 out of the water. So that's really good. It's a good start. And that's really important too, just in general, for even if they don't do like RE3 Remake, for them to stay on survival horror, this had to do really well. And it is. So even if they don't do RE3 Remake and they do like Resident Evil 8, odds are it's going to be survival horror. So that's the important thing.
Yes, that is the very important thing.
Especially because you take into consideration too that Resident Evil 7 was pretty heavily survival horror. Not exactly what we were looking for, but it was still survival horror, and it was a really good game, and it still had like the right tone. So that in combination with RE2 Remake doing really well, I think we're good. We're pretty safe in saying that the next Resident Evil sequel is going to be what we want it to be. So I can't wait to see what that looks like. Well, it might not have the characters we want though, which is kind of a concern.
Rip.
Yeah.
I'll probably put like fucking Chris and Ada.
If Ada's in it, I'm sold. I'll buy 8 copies.
Oh,
wow, you like Ada that much? Wow.
Yes. She's the only one that matters.
Resident Evil 8 starring Ada Wong.
Yes. I will pay them to make
and
that.
And Billy Cohen.
perfect.
and Ashley.
And Art
That's
Thompson.
okay with me.
Oh god.
I don't know any characters that Waffle hates, so I can't, other than Leon.
Just Leon.
Wow. After watching that 500% facial animations video, how can you hate Leon?
Well, that's how I've always pictured him, so it's
so that was
true
normal
representation.
for you.
Yeah.
Why would you bring it up again? Fucking asshole.
It will never die.
I will.
Oh,
You will, but it won't.
God.
It will outlive us all.
I want that face to be on my tombstone.
Oh, it will be.
oh my god.
But yeah, it's also worth noting that Resident Evil continues to be Capcom's #1 franchise with a total of 88 million units shipped since 1996. So that isn't shit compared to like games like Call of Duty, obviously, that sell that in like a day. But it's still a really solid achievement, not something that you'd really expect from survival horror. It was dying for so long, but it's not dead. It lives.
It's a beautiful thing.
What's that?
It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. It came so close to dying. It was right there. And now it's like at the height. It's more popular than it's ever been.
Gotcha.
I'm hoping the Resident Evil 2 remake makes more indie horror games in third person, because I'm very tired of first person indie horror games.
Yeah, and I mean, this could be a turning point too, because it took that one title that just kind of blew up and everybody jumped on board, so hopefully this will do that same thing.
Yeah, I'm really hoping so.
What was the turning point? Was it Amnesia or was it Outlast?
I think Amnesia.
I think Amnesia was the very start of it, and then when Outlast came out, everyone else jumped on.
That makes sense.
But I think Amnesia was really the turning point for first-person, no-combat horror games.
It's all those Let's Players.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when that all became popular, and that was the game that they were playing, and then I guess Outlast kind of perfected it, put the polish on it.
I don't like the style of those games. I really don't.
So you don't like Resident Evil 7?
That's why I haven't played it.
Damn.
I owned it, and then I gave it to my friend.
You gave it away?
I gave it to my friend.
Ouch. It's a really good game. It's just, it's not very Resident Evil is the problem.
It's going on
That's
sale.
what bothers me.
I know. It has
Yes.
elements, but that's about it.
Diz,
You said yes.
it's going on sale.
Congratulations.
What's going on sale?
If you wanted to read Resident Evil 7.
Oh. Get it
Rebuy
back.
it
Wait.
like all the other ones?
Wait.
Oh my
Is this a
God.
digital sale?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't want to answer that.
God damn it. How
it's
dare you?
a real.
I guess what I don't like the most in it is like it kind of is where you can't defend yourself, but I guess in Resident Evil 7 you can, but I still don't like it, the style. Yeah.
How about we play
see-
it together? We do share play.
The thing is, like, if Resident Evil 7 was like a spin-off title, it would have been perfect. But as like a number, one of the mainline titles, that's not so great because it doesn't really feel like Resident Evil, and it's not starring any Resident Evil characters. So when you're putting a number on it, that's kind of a problem.
I'm gonna go back and save you saying that, where you said it doesn't really feel like a Resident Evil game, so that the next time you're
Oh wow,
defending
so
for
you're
me-
gonna clip it out?
yeah,
Take
I'm
it out
gonna
of
clip
context?
I'm gonna save that so I remember you said that.
But I said it has elements.
No, I'm not gonna put the rest. I'm just gonna save that.
God damn it.
Time for some news. Doesn't feel like Resident Evil.
You're gonna ruin me through these videos. How could you?
Oh, I'm already working on something else with Gmod.
Oh god.
Starring Shaun Clark, but he doesn't
Damn
know it.
Somehow you're gonna post it on the Ward channel too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boom.
We have the technology.
There is
Yeah.
no Shaun Clark.
Yeah, honestly, I'd like to see another title like Resident Evil 7 that's a spin-off title, like that it could even have like Ethan and kind of where his story goes, but I really don't want that to be 8. Like I want 8 to be third person survival horror just like Resident Evil 2 was, and then do the next spin-off title following Ethan in his first person bullshit, and I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah,
I'd be happy with that, in fact.
Jill and Ada.
Yes.
I don't give a shit if Ada's not wearing pants, but Jill
Say
has to.
Jill and Ada? Wow.
Yeah, Jill and Ada.
Well,
Are
Ada
cool
almost never
couple.
wears pants. Resident Evil 6 was the first time she did.
See,
Right.
Jill just wants to be like Ada. What's the problem?
There's a lot of problems.
Wow. You know, it gets very hot when you're fighting zombies, okay? You gotta think
Hey.
about these things.
If Jill wanted to be like Ada, everything would go wrong.
That is the worst.
Yeah. God, Diz, I don't give a shit.
Wow.
Everything makes Diz
I've
laugh.
made one person laugh, so I win.
And she probably hurts herself laughing because it's Diz.
I didn't.
Shh.
I didn't.
Time for some news.
There's still time.
For some news.
You could still hurt yourself. You can do it.
Oh, you're rooting for me.
Hey,
Go, Diz, go.
I believe in you.
Aww.
Now hurt yourself.
Oh,
my god.
wow.
My parents never believed
You know, shit's gonna go down if she says that she's relaxed. Something's gonna get broken.
Yep.
Someone could die.
It's probably gonna be me.
It's
don't know how
definitely
yet.
gonna be you.
I don't know how yet, but
It's like, there's nothing sharp around me. I'm just lying in a soft bed. You're gonna die.
the fucking ceiling
There's no,
caves in.
yeah. The fucking house explodes.
Yeah, Diz is like, I haven't hurt myself all week, and a fucking bear breaks into her house and mauls her.
There's
I
no
knew
bears in
something
the
was
area
suspicious.
except for just one randomly shows up for no reason. Wandered in from
The cornfields.
Alaska. It's a polar bear.
It's a polar bear hitman. They
I hate those.
They specifically put a hit out on me, and he
Who
finally
is they?
arrived.
The polar bears?
Exactly.
The polar bears are planning stuff.
They're plotting.
I took a lot of their coke, and they were upset.
like Coca-Cola or
Ebola? Cola?
Just yes. I won't get into specifics right now. But yes.
I don't want to talk about my drug problem on the air. Okay.
straw. The straw has two ends for some reason.
Oh.
What?
One end in the Coca-Cola, the other one in the cocaine. Up the nose it goes.
Why is the bottom of the straw a needle?
What?
Wait.
I'm lost.
Well, at least we know Shaun doesn't do drugs.
Good on you, Shaun. Good
How
on you.
did this turn around so fast? 1 minute it's Resident Evil 2, the next it's drugs.
I think
And
it's
murder.
Me. It's me.
Murder.
It's what it is.
Polar bears, murder, drugs. What?
It's Groundhog
Ow.
Day, and the groundhog is made of fucking random shit.
Wait, what?
It's Groundhog Day. That's my only explanation, is that it's Groundhog Day, and instead of a groundhog popping his head out, it's just like a bunch of random shit, so we're just going on 5 different subjects. Great.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Speaking of
Not
groundhogs,
like literally shit coming out of the guy.
speaking of groundhogs, did you guys hear that they're making a sequel to Groundhog's Day, the movie with Bill Murray? They're making a sequel in the form of a VR game. Did you fucking see that?
No.
Why? Who asked for that?
No one.
Nobody. I doubt that. he's probably the last person on the planet that wants that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not involved. I think that's a safe bet. But yeah, I was going through news, and that wasn't even on the docket for news, but like since you brought up groundhogs, I figured, hey, why not? Let's talk about that real quick, because what the fuck? What do you do? What is it? What could it possibly be about?
It's just like it's whack-a-mole.
You are the
It's just like the most boring,
groundhog.
mundane day ever that you just get to repeat over and over again forever.
Oh god.
You can't win. There's no end. Sounds great. Pre-order
I'll
your
buy
copy
it.
today.
Waffles, like, if you put Ada in there, I'll fucking buy it.
I would.
Groundhog Day 2 starring Ada Wong.
The return of Ada Wong. Be like, what the
God.
fuck?
Wait, hold on. What?
Exactly.
And then you can throw Rebecca in there and Diz will buy it too.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep. Sold.
And then Jill
Oh.
for Jazz. There you go. No, she won't have the miniskirt
She'll have pants?
and pants.
Okay, sold. Wait.
Why
what
am I
color is her
pushing
hair?
sales for this game?
What color
What
is
this?
her hair?
What
Wow.
color is her hair?
Black.
Oh.
Yeah, she's just like goes
Plot
all
twist.
emo. I was gonna make a joke about Africa, and then I know it would go
Wow.
wrong, so
Wow.
Oh my God.
Capcom already did that in the form of Resident Evil 5. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Or so says the internet.
that's the original. You can't talk shit about it.
Well, yeah, it took me a minute.
I want to see how many times I can do that.
The original. What? Oh.
Got it.
I thought you were talking about like the first build of Resident Evil 5 because that was where like all the controversy was, even though the game didn't really change that much. People just kind of forgot. Oh, I know why they forgot. They threw one white guy and one Mexican guy in there and everyone was like, oh, okay. I mean, if you ask me, that was the racist part. What's one white guy and one Mexican guy doing in Africa? Nothing.
Who's the Mexican?
I don't know his name, okay?
Who's Mexican in that game? What the fuck?
You have like you use it like a
Sheva?
meme. you use like a picture of like this dude giving like the stank eye to Sheva or Chris or whatever. That guy.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
Mexican.
The stank guy.
It's like a meme. How can
Oh,
you
yeah.
not know?
That's my favorite character in the entire game.
And you didn't even know and you didn't even know he was Mexican.
That guy.
You're racist. Okay.
That guy in that picture.
Oh my god.
That plays real good for the podcast.
We love all countries.
Except for Canada.
Oh.
I mean, especially Canada. What?
Time for some news.
Oh, God. You're right. So the next item is not really video game related, but more digital related, and thus ties into the struggle of gaming in 2019 and the future of media. You know, it's not an episode unless I touch on some kind of digital format problem, so I figured I'd put this in there real quick. But yeah, so Ultraviolet is shutting down on July 31st. So do you guys know what Ultraviolet is?
I actually just got an email about that the other day.
You're one of the few. Like most people that I know have no idea what the fuck this is.
I got that email too. I thought it was spam, so I just like deleted it.
Oh wow, you have it too. So basically, I mean, I don't buy digital movies, so the only reason that I have this is because I redeem my free video or my free copies when I buy like a physical version. So like, I have like a million movies for that reason alone.
The only one I had was Wonder Woman. That's the only thing I have on there.
The only thing I have on there is Suicide Squad.
I mean, is it really worth even setting up for one movie?
I wanted to watch it at the cottage.
I wanted to watch mine on my vacation.
There you go.
Like, see, when they give it to you for free, it's kind of nice. It's like an extra way to watch it. But when that's the only way to watch it, it's not so good. And this news story is why. Because since they're shutting down on July 31st, it's going to cause some problems. So in an email sent out to Ultraviolet customers, it stated that after July 31st, customers' Ultraviolet libraries will automatically close, but many movies and shows will remain accessible through previously linked retailers. So they're saying many shows and movies will be available. So that means not all of them. That's kind of a problem. So have you guys linked multiple accounts through like Ultraviolet, Flickster? I think Voodoo is another one of them. So these all kind of intertwine. Have you guys... Well, you guys only have one copy, right? You only have one movie?
I think I have Flickster.
So each different program will support different movies. So when Ultraviolet goes away, like certain movies that don't intertwine with the other retailers are just going to disappear. And they're not telling you like which ones those are. So like your Suicide Squad might just vanish.
I have the physical copy, so I'm not too concerned, to be honest.
But the problem is if like you're buying physical, or I mean you're not buying physical and you're buying digital exclusively, and Ultraviolet's been around for like a decade. So like if you've been buying digital movies through Ultraviolet for this entire period of time, like some of your movies will carry over through the other formats like Flickster and Voodoo, but some of them won't, and they're not telling you like which ones you're going to get to keep. So after July 31st, you're going to log into your account and like you're just going to have to look and see what's gone because they're not going to tell you what's going to fall off. So like one day you're going to go to watch a specific movie and it's just not going to be there anymore. You'd think they would at least have the decency to go in and kind of itemize it and be like, okay, well, these movies are no longer going to be available. This is what you're still going to have. But like things are just going to go away and they're not going to tell you about it. This is something that's been going on with like the Xbox 360 marketplace. Periodically I'll log into my account and look at my games, and like there's just random games in there that just are blank. It doesn't even say what the title of the game is anymore. It's just a blank game that used to be there, and I have no idea what it was. So I went in and I bought this game, and then they just, without notifying me, they just removed it, and I'm never going to know what the fuck that was. So like,
you can't miss it.
Well, that's the thing. So like, I'm not even primarily or even remotely a digital person, but like I buy shit that's only digital, or if I see something that's really cheap, I'll buy it just to have like an easier way to access it. So like I have like 200 games on my Xbox 360. I'll know that I have like Resident Evil 4 on there, for instance. And then one day I go to play it on there because I want to play it and I know that I bought it at some point and then it's just gone. Like that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. You're losing something you paid for without warning of it being lost.
Exactly.
I feel like they're going to try and argue you're just paying for the license to watch it, and so you're not actually losing anything, but you're still essentially losing money.
That's the thing. Like that's why this isn't like a legal problem right now, because technically you are paying for a license, so they can actually pull that whenever they want to. But not only is that shitty in general, but the way that they're handling it is extra fucked up and really shady. Because like when you're going to start pulling licenses, you should at least have the decency to let the customers know, hey, you're going to lose this. You bought this thing and you think that you have it. Maybe you should know that you're not going to have that anymore. But the reason that they're not doing that is because if they start doing that and they're like, oh, hey customer, you bought these 40 things and we're about to take those away from you. People are going to freak the fuck out. And the people that don't realize the fact that they are buying a license instead of an actual product, they're gonna make that realization that, hey, I'm actually paying money for things that I'm actually not really getting. I'm just getting a license. It's basically like an extended rental, but they don't market it that way. Like people go into buying digital as if they're gonna own it. They don't know that, hey, in 5-10 years or whatever, when they migrate to another server or a service shuts down or whatever, they have the right to pull that, and then you just lose it. We're just kind of starting to see this happen. This is a big one with Ultraviolet, because that was, like I said, it's been around for like 10 years, and like people have been amassing these large libraries. So like after July 31st, people are really going to start to say, oh, like all these movies are just disappearing. What the fuck is going on? And then hopefully people will start to voice their concerns finally. Because like I said, we're seeing this with games as well. With Xbox games, I'm seeing my games disappear. You've got the Wii Marketplace, the original Wii. That marketplace is completely gone. They just completely shut that down. Everything that you bought on the Wii Marketplace, gone.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, all of it. And that's fucked up. There's games that I bought on there that I never got to play. I just threw my money away because I don't have access to them anymore.
Jesus.
And then, like, this is an older one, but games for Windows, that they shut that shit down. So everything that you bought on your PC through games with Windows, gone. And then, like, as things get more aggressive with, like Discord's going to be selling games. Obviously, you've got Steam, you've got Epic Store that's going to take off. You're going to have all these competing digital retailers. They're not all going to survive forever. Like, as people are buying their digital copies through all these different sources, some of them are going to lose and they're going to fail and they're going to shut down, because that's just the way that markets go, you know? There's not enough room for all these different competitors, right? There's only so many people, there's only so much money, so some are going to thrive, some are not going to thrive, they're going to fail. So the people that put their money on the wrong horse, you know, people that buy into like Discord's probably going to fail, I would assume, because Steam's so big, and then Epic's just such a brand name, you know, everybody knows Epic, they trust it, and that's already starting to take off. So like it's probably going to be between those two. But people that buy games through like the little guys, not thinking about this kind of thing, like they think, oh, I buy this game through Discord, I have it forever because I bought it. But when they shut down and their server goes away, so do their games.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if Steam fails? Like if Epic takes over Steam? All those fucking games.
Oh, that's a lot of money wasted on my part.
Millions of games across all the users.
Yeah.
Because like people buy like Humble Bundle and get like 20, 30 games at a time. Or just that's like their primary source of buying a game. A new game comes out and that's their platform. Like that's their Xbox. So they buy all their new games off of that, you know, $60 a pop. And then if they ever shut down for any reason, you agreed for a license, not for an actual product. So they don't owe you shit when they shut down. It's a scary thing. Like, it's not good. But we're seeing this more and more. So learn, do research, people. It's bad. Digital is bad. I don't like it for a reason. Like, there's really nice things about digital. Like, it's kind of frustrating for me, like, when I want to play a new game and I have, like, Street Fighter in there and I want to play Resident Evil 2, I got to fucking eject the disc and grab my other disc and put it in there. And, like Last of Us, I've been playing that, and it's digital, it's on my system, so it's really nice that whenever I want to play that, I can just go over to it and launch it. I don't have to worry about a disc. That's a really convenient thing, and that's a big part of why people like digital. But it's just not worth the trade-off that you can just lose that shit at any time. It's bad. It's not good.
No bueno.
Yeah. So just out of curiosity, Waffle, do you buy primarily digital or do you do physical in general?
I buy physical as much as I can, particularly for any big releases. I'll usually buy it physical for PlayStation 4 because that's the only system I really have. But there are games that are online only that I have quite a few of those, but there's no other option, so that's the only way to go with it. But I much rather have physical, because then if the internet is out or if something big happens, I still have the disc to put in, I can still play it. I don't have to worry about anything else. It's there, it's mine.
And that's part of the reason why I bitch and moan about stupid little shit like Resident Evil 2's DLC not being on the disc. Sure, it's free and that's all well and good, but if for whatever reason we lose the PlayStation Marketplace, or like Nintendo, they leave that behind and do something new. Okay, I have my disc of Resident Evil 2, but if I lose my data for some reason and I put my disc back in there, that DLC's gone. Like, that fucking sucks. Like, it's nice to have the base game, but it'd be nice to have a complete version of that. Like, things, and they're starting to do shady shit, like, especially on the Switch, but like Spyro, I don't know if you know this, but the Spyro Remastered Collection, only the first game is on the disc. The other two are digital. So it's like, now you're just selling a false promise, right? You're saying, oh, buy this disc and you're getting the game, but you're only getting a third of the game. And that's just as bad. It's bad.
I think we should fight them. We should beat the fuck out of all of them.
Why fight them when you can use a gun?
You're right! Oh my gosh, silly me.
What were you thinking?
Fighting them? That's what I was thinking.
But yeah, you'll continue to hear from me that digital is bad, and probably more aggressively as stories like this pop up. But I don't bitch and moan about digital because it's fun. It's not good for anybody. It's bad for the gaming community and just the industry as a whole. Like, it's really good in the moment for developers because like they have more control over their games, and like there's more opportunity for profit. Because if they can eliminate physical, obviously that's just pure money in their pockets. Like, they don't make games cheaper because they're digital. You know, they're still $60. And when they have more control over that, go try to buy something like Resident Evil 6, a game that you can go to a game store and buy for like $4. If you want to get that shit digitally, it's like, what, 30? Maybe 20 if you're lucky. So when things become only digital, that's another thing that you're going to see. Games are probably never going to drop past 20, and they're going to stay higher value for a much longer period of time. There's some games that are like fucking 5 years old that are still going for $60. It's crazy.
Well, if you look at any Call of Duty game on Steam,
oh yeah,
I don't think any of them, even Call of Duty 2 that came out, what, in 2000 or whatever, it's still $40.
Yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
That's crazy.
That's bullshit.
But,
it is.
But they're going to have that power to do it when you have no other alternative. Like when things go completely digital, guess what? You want to play that game, you're paying $40. Tough shit. And you don't even get the game, you get a license. But anyway, we'll move on. It's bad. It's bad news. But yeah, we got one last story on here. So the developers of Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human, Quantic Dream, are going multi-platform.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's kind of good. I mean, I like exclusive titles just because it gives me more justification for having both platforms. But I mean, it'd be nice to see a future where every game's on every system. You know, it's more convenient for everybody. There's a lot of games that people miss out on because they only have one platform or the other, which kind of sucks. Especially from Quantic Dream, like they make some really good titles, and they've, for the most part, only been on PlayStation, I think, since what, Heavy Rain? I don't think that was on Xbox, was it?
I am not sure, actually.
Because Indigo Prophecy was on Xbox and PS2, and then I think their next game was Heavy Rain, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm pretty sure that was only on PlayStation.
Yeah, Heavy Rain is PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah. So from Heavy Rain forward, everything's only been on PlayStation. So people on Xbox, I used to be primarily Xbox. So like if that was the only system that I could get, like I would have missed out on some really good games. So it's nice to see that they're opening up to more platforms. Probably eventually see Detroit Become Human on Xbox, which is kind of cool. Have you guys played that? I know you have, Jazz.
Yeah.
So good.
I have.
Nope.
You should. It's really good.
Get on that, dude.
That was one of those games where I was like, I kind of figured I would like it because I liked all the other games that Quantic Dream did. But for some reason, I was just like, I'll play it eventually. But like as soon as I put it in and I started playing it, like I fucking just absolutely fell in love with it. It's such a good game.
It's really pretty. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, that is probably the most beautiful game on the market right now.
Looks like I'll have to look into it.
Except for Resident Evil 2. With those fucking facial animations. Ultra realistic facial animations.
I don't have it in me to cry anymore.
All my tears are gone. I'm dehydrated.
Dried up.
But yeah. Do any of you guys have any news? Anything you've seen? Oh, go.
Whoa.
So apparently in February they're releasing the new free games for PS Plus.
Are those digital games? I'm kidding,
yeah,
go ahead.
And apparently this is the last time that you will see free games for the PS3 and PS Vita.
Oh, that's right. Well, I thought they discontinued Vita like forever ago.
Yeah, I didn't even know that thing was still a thing.
Oh,
But
wow.
to make up for it, though, the company announced that they're gonna expand the amount of cloud storage. So the members, like for PS3 and Vita, are gonna have it's gonna go from 10 gigabytes to 100.
Oh wow, that's a big jump.
Yeah, that's to make up for it because they're not getting their free games anymore.
You know why?
Oh my god.
I'll just leave it at that.
Hey, but I mean,
it's a
like,
tarp.
they've got a pretty good way of going out for the PS3 people. I mean, they're getting Metal Gear Solid 4 as their free game.
4?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't play the series, but...
I mean, that's a great game, but I mean, it's kind of old. And I could swear they already gave that away, like, years ago.
Oh, probably, yeah.
That's why they're ending it. They've already given away every game that they could. They're like, we can't do this anymore.
They also announced the free games for the PS4. Hey.
I think they also discontinued PSVR games
Maybe.
for, like, the free game. I could be
well,
wrong.
they
I
were
could have
probably
swore I
losing
read
money.
that. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot of games to give away.
It was such a piece of shit, though, because you're like, you get 2 free games, and one of them you can't play because it's VR, and you have to go buy a VR. It's like, fuck.
Well, I mean, I kind of thought that was part of the plan. It's like, oh, we're going to give you Vita games and PSVR games so that, like, eventually you're going to have, like, 10 or 15 games on a platform that you don't own, and maybe that'll kind of push you into buying that platform.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. No.
All right.
Well, we're getting the full first season of Hitman,
Oh, that's a good one.
and For Honor,
Oh, no, that one's supposed to be
like
good.
a sword fighting game or
I
something.
was thinking of Dishonored.
Just
Eek.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
It's like Bioshock without the fun.
I just wanted to throw that title in there somewhere.
What was it? Zero Dawn? What?
Stir the pot a little bit.
God damn it.
What?
I heard of this amazing game called Horizon Zero Dawn,
Uh-huh.
and apparently the character looks just like me. From a source I have,
Oh my god, you're right.
but I've yet to have played this game.
How have you not played a game that you're starring in?
Because I have a copy of it, but it got lost somewhere in Iowa.
What? It got lost in the mail?
It's probably with my Titanic t-shirt with Shayla.
You'll never see them.
Don't worry. I will send it. I promise.
It keeps going on sale, and I keep looking at it like, ah, man.
This Monday, I have Monday off. I'm gonna go in there and I'll be like, how the fuck do you send shit? Tell me
What?
how to do it.
How do you use the postal service? I don't know.
How do I adult?
What does
Excuse-
USPS stand for? I don't know. Mail?
Just send this bad boy to Canada. Boom.
See, this is gonna be another one of those like, was it Diz or the internet? Like, can I mail something to Canada?
How do I use the internet to send a package?
You just see me shoving it in my monitor.
Yeah. Is that what the disc tray's for?
I mean, I've seen a lot of people Google retarded shit, but I think the cake is still somebody goes to Google and then Googles the URL for
Oh, God.
like Google.
That's too much. Like, if you're Googling Google, you need to be fucking shot. You need to stop.
I know somebody who literally goes to Google just to like search the URL. Like they'll go to Google and then in the search bar they'll be like www.hotmail.com or like
Oh
Yeah,
my
exactly.
God.
It's like going to YouTube and typing in www.youtube.com/whatever channel. Like, fuck
Yeah.
you.
it's like I watch them go and I'm like, oh, why? If you were able to go to google.com, then you should be able to do everything else. She's like, no, well, I don't know what the website is. I'm like, you just
No, you do, though. You do know.
help me download Google. I don't understand.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, download. How do I download Google and YouTube? How do I download those programs?
I want to install the internet on my phone.
Ugh. Fuck.
Oh, and I have one more piece of news.
Ooh.
PUBG is still a piece of shit.
That's not news.
No, it's an update. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Still a piece of garbage.
Oh.
When are they getting Fortnite skins?
I'm sorry, you cut out, so all I heard was when are they getting...
Oh.
Like, no, Shaun.
I said, when are they getting Fortnite skins?
Who?
PUBG.
I don't know. Probably when they stop suing each other.
Wow. So never?
Yep.
Well, and what the hell was that shit? They got like Suicide Squad skins like after the movie had been out for like 2 years or some stupid shit.
It's because nobody cared about that movie. They're like, well,
why
we're not gonna
even
get sued.
bother?
Excuse me, I cared about it.
Sorry, you like Ada, so you're just
Wow.
sit over there.
Wow. Right.
Ow.
I'm kidding. Please come back.
Don't go.
This is my first and only appearance here.
No.
You ruined the
And scene. See, we
waffle.
were
You
just
overcooked it. It's burnt.
Overcooked the waffle. I can't cook waffles. The one time I did, I was an idiot and put blue coloring in it just to be like
What?
stupid.
Oh
We
my god.
I wanted to tell people that we made blue waffles.
So done.
Yep.
I can't.
I just like watching people's reactions when I tell them I eat gross food.
Oh my god.
Wow, now she's saying that waffles are gross.
Blue
What's
waffles are
next?
gross.
There's just like a personal attack.
It is. It's a
hopefully
barrage
not.
of insults.
Jeez.
Sorry, Waffle. I don't like
Well,
Ada either.
I'm
Jazz does not speak on
Waffle-
behalf of the word production.
Waffle, I hope you're not blue. Then you can't take a
Oh, now you're
I'm
racist
blue
against
now,
blue?
you made me blue.
Wow.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm colorblind.
Well, now she's just racist for the sake of it because she can't even see the colors.
See, now I can't tell. Now I can't tell if this is the only one who knows what a blue waffle is.
I do.
Okay.
I was a regrettable
I just wanted to
Google
make
search
sure.
one time.
Oh God, yeah. I got my entire hockey team to Google it, like at breakfast.
Oh.
Did they Google on Google?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, good.
They have to install the internet
Just
first.
gotta make sure they're doing it right.
Like they'll walk into a fucking store and be like, okay, I need
So
to
here's
install
what
the
you do. You
Wi-Fi.
go
I'm
to
like, no!
www.google.com and you type in www.google.com/get fucked.
Oh, man, after 9 years at Tim Hortons of old ladies coming up to me with their fucking tablets and being like, how do I install the Wi-Fi here? I'm like, it's already been installed. And they're like, what?
I would just
And
be
I'm
like, it's broken.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sorry, we don't have Wi-Fi.
The internet is down. I apologize.
That's Wi-Fi. That's different.
Sorry, you can't access the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi.
And also,
The
while
Wi-Fi
you're
is
here,
broken.
please never come back. Thank you.
I'll be like, somebody unplug the Wi-Fi. Sorry.
The Wi-Fi's gone.
Oh no, we
Yep.
lost the Wi-Fi.
Somebody tripped on the cord and unplugged it.
Now the whole world's internet is down.
How could you? That one cord.
Canada's internet closes at 5.
I believe you.
Calm down, Jill.
That sounds too real. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into some updates, which are 0. No. Well, kinda. It's slightly above 0, but yeah,
1.
it's like a half a 1. It's more
Yeah.
of just kind of like RE2 stuff, which is what I was talking about earlier. So I'm just kind of currently writing and compiling ideas around Resident Evil 2, including 3 machinima projects, a speedrun let's play, possibly a scheduled stream on mic, and I've been kind of playing around with that. I've been doing a couple of no mic streams on YouTube. A couple people have been joining in on that. So if you guys join some random no mic stream on my YouTube, that's what that was about. I was just kind of testing things and kind of figuring out how to stream because I've never done it before. So I'll be doing some of that. And I'll probably be doing like some breakdown videos and stuff like that, kind of comparing like Resident Evil 2 to Resident Evil 2 Remake and things that they missed and changed, and just kind of observations and things like that, some fun stuff. And that's about it. Lots of RE2 Remake stuff coming up.
Not
What
surprising.
is, wow. Well, since I've been talking about it for like a month, shouldn't be
Right.
surprising. But yeah, what about you, Jazz? What do you have going on?
I've been working on a couple of short, secret Gmod projects that are just ideas
Gee,
that come to
what
life.
are those about?
They're secret.
Should I be afraid?
Yes. They're
That was
worse
very
than the
confident.
last one I made.
Oh.
Oh God, I
Um,
don't even know what that could mean.
Let
Well,
me know
somebody-
if you need my help.
Oh
I
wow,
do. So, I need you and
Dizzy
Waffle.
traitor. I mean, Alyssa, fuck.
I've also last night I started recording footage for episode 2 of The Residence, and I realized that I recorded one running completely the wrong direction. So I have to, because like me and well, you know Ravenik, that guy who joined the group.
Yeah.
Well, I made him watch RCS because he had never seen them.
Made him.
And then I made him watch because we kept quoting it, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Well, now you have to watch it." And I made him watch The Residence just before the podcast today. We watched The Residence, and like, right at a certain part, I'm like, "Oh fuck, I did it wrong." So I should probably have watched it before, like, continuing it. But
wow,
yeah,
oops.
Yeah. And me and him have been playing Resident Evil 5 and recording it, and it's completely like fucking insane. And I'm editing it into into Let's Play.
Into a podcast.
Into a podcast.
So we're playing Resident Evil 5, and then we're gonna edit that into a podcast.
That's what he keeps saying.
I'm curious to see how that goes. So are you doing campaign or mercenaries or what? Or both?
We're doing campaign. Well, me and Diz have already done mercenaries. Like, she's my mercenaries buddy because we just yell at each other the whole time. Me and him, we've been doing the campaign, and after the campaign, we're gonna go do Lost in Nightmares. I don't know if he knows this, but we are. I want the real
about
Jill.
To find out here and now.
I want the real Jill. It's funny because like the more we play, the more I find he sounds like Max.
Oh my
the one
god!
Who did the voice
there
for
you
Chris.
go. You got a backup.
It's like you got Chris yelling at me, and I'm like, what? It's like it's really Christ.
Nice.
And yeah, we're talking about doing Resident Evil 6 too. So a lot of Let's Plays coming up, and hopefully some machinima.
Nice.
Machinima.
What do you mean? Hopefully.
I mean, I need
You have
voices.
to commit. What?
I need voices from you that aren't pulled off of YouTube.
What? Wow.
Episode 3 of Irrelevation. Parker has the same lines but jumbled a little bit.
Wait, I'm not the only one you're waiting on for that though.
For some of them.
I mean,
but I mean, like, one of them is entirely you.
Do I need to say that again? I'm not the only one you're waiting on, right?
For one of them.
For one project, or
for one of the short Gmod videos. It's all you.
do I know what this is?
No.
How am I supposed?
That's why it's not coming up, because I know you can't record, so it's kind of like it's made, but it's on pause until I can get. I mean, my voice is probably going to be
I
in there.
need you to record lines, but I don't want you to know about it or what it is.
No,
so I'm trying to
you'll know
figure out
about
how
it.
to do that.
Listen, I was trying to save you from feeling bad that I was waiting for you to be able to record, so I was keeping it a secret.
Wow.
You just pulled it right out of me.
Wow.
So screw you. Hurry up and get your fucking microphone.
I have the microphone. I just need.
I'm gonna replace all of your lines in Irrelevations with my rubber chicken. She's gonna be like, "Hey Barry," and you're just gonna hear like.
You should do an alternate version that's just that. Just
yeah,
because.
I'll actually like do like Star Wars. I'll like have a rubber chicken above, like in front of the screen, like special effects added.
Oh my
when
god!
They did the re-release of Star Wars. It's just the rubber chicken popping up instead of Parker, and he's like.
Okay, well, after the podcast, let's figure out like what you need from me, and I'll see what I can do as soon as I can do it.
Okay.
Great.
Great.
I love your enthusiasm.
It's well, not after the podcast, but one day, yes, we will.
Oh, wow, this is why things don't get done, Jess.
I have to go to play hockey today.
Okay,
Excuse
fine.
me for being Canadian.
But you need
There's a blizzard outside. I gotta go play hockey.
You need better time frames than one day. Okay.
Hey, well, I didn't mention this, but I started a new job last Thursday, and tomorrow is officially my last day at the warehouse. So as of tomorrow at 3 p.m., I no longer work weekends.
Why did this not come up as part of your week?
Because you kept interrupting me. No, because I forgot, because I'm tired from working 3 jobs this week.
Rip.
2 of those don't
I
count.
actually started falling asleep earlier. It was funny. Then I remembered that Leon face.
Oh my god.
How did you forget it?
I tried to get it out of my mind because I kept randomly laughing while you were talking. And I couldn't reach the mute button fast enough, so I was like, okay, I'll forget about it. And then you brought it up again, and I was like,
Never forget.
A face only a mother could love.
Not even.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
not even.
Not even. John's mom is like, you're gonna go work at fucking Raccoon City because I can't look at you anymore. And his face is just like rubbling around like,
a face that only no one can love.
Exactly. That's why Claire did. She's like, no, I'm fucking done with this guy. Who is this guy?
I mean, you saw the first video. Like, not even Marvin.
No,
could stick
I only
around.
saw. Okay, Diz said that the end was funny, so I went to the end and I like literally clicked a random part of it, and it's like Marvin getting off the couch and he's like, that's as far as I got. I couldn't even see because there were tears in my eyes.
I'm crying right now.
There you go.
Seriously,
And this is just
everybody
talking about
watching
it.
this podcast. Afterwards, you need to go to www.google.com and then type in www.google.com/
Oh my
whatever the
God.
fuck that name was. What did I say? DP023 or whatever the fuck. Whatever I said at the beginning of the podcast. Search that and prepare yourself for joy.
Yeah.
Or
DP.
death. You could die. You might stop breathing. I'm not responsible. How about you, Alyssa? What's going
Oh
on?
my god.
Yeah, what's not coming up, Diz?
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Zero
Wow.
Diz, come on.
Actually,
faith. Wow.
you're right. No.
There you go.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Actually, Shaun gave me some good ideas for some episode stuff, and then I put my own ideas as well, and yeah, I have stuff writing.
For what?
It's going to be great.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil 0, by the way.
Wait,
Episode
what?
2?
What is this show? What?
The Diarrhea of Rebecca Chambers.
Dork.
Dork. Yeah.
Dork, yeah.
We coined the name Dork. We got Duel. We got RCS. We got Dork.
We got Tur. We got Tur.
Tur?
Stop laughing.
Tur.
What
We
is,
got BT,
which
yeah.
one's Tur? I don't
It's
think I've
just the
heard that one.
residents. It's just
Oh.
PR. I have nothing else with it.
That does not count.
We got Tur and
That's like calling RCS Urs. Urs.
We had another one, but I forgot what it was. Yep, that's how long it's been since we've been working on Machinima.
I'm trying to think if Mega Man has one, but it's
Oh,
too
it does. It's like-
complicated.
You have it written. It's like,
Tanoom.
yeah, it's
oh
like Tanoom.
yeah, you're right.
Tanoom.
Tanoom. Time for Tanoom.
Time for Tanoom. God damn it.
I had so much fun making that video. You don't even know.
Fucking crying. Can't stop.
She's gonna become dehydrated and die. We need to stop. She has enough problems.
But
Wow.
yeah, that's it.
Hey,
Oh,
it's a
art.
start.
I've been
Art-
working on art. Yes. Pictures. I've been drawing. That's it.
Pictures of drawings are happening.
Exactly. I gotta mute myself.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's to the point where it's that silent laugh.
That's because you muted yourself.
No, like after I muted myself, like I was just silent. No reason.
Just not breathing in silence.
We're like waiting for her to respond, and there's nothing, and then she goes.
And then there's a thud.
Yeah, you just hear like thump. Oh, she hurt herself.
There it is.
Did she pass out? What the fuck? Hey, wake up.
But yes, the
Wake up, bitch. We haven't hung up yet.
the diary of Rebecca Chambers. Good stuff is happening.
Yes.
Dork.
It's amazing. Dork.
Dork.
Prepare yourself for dork.
Hey, dork, where's your lunch money?
Wow.
Hey, dork. Where's episode 2?
Ooh.
It's coming. It's coming.
One day. Shouldn't that be almost done?
Shut up.
Every time I hear from her, she's like, "Yeah, so I'm writing episode 3." I'm like, "Fucking what?"
I'm okay. So when I'm writing, and like I stop to do something else, like I started getting the footage for episode 2. But if I stop when I'm like I feel the creative shit going, I won't start for like
the
months.
creative shit going.
Yeah.
I feel the creative shit of the diarrhea of Rebecca Chambers.
Just flowing out.
Gross.
Oh my god.
There was a leak.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Diz needs new pants.
Oh my god.
I work for a place that sells diapers. I'll sell you some for cheap.
Thanks, Waffle.
There
I
you
know
go.
A
you.
lot of diapers in the warehouse.
But yeah, once
Do the
I
diapers have
stop.
little waffle designs?
No, but I'll draw them on for you.
Aw,
There
thanks.
you go. You're covered. In waffles.
Oh, that's a weird image. Okay.
Creepy though.
But once I stop, I can't start again for like months, and it's horrible. So I'm gonna write what I can right now and change what I can later.
Well, episode 2 is already written. You just need to
It's
like
done.
make it happen.
Yeah, I know.
I had literally on my computer, like on my PC, I have 5 files that all say Resident Evil 0 Episode 2 Final, or Last, or New, or Update.
Oh god, I'm the same way. It's so terrible.
Well, it's because
makes
I don't
things
know
so
if I've sent
confusing.
you final version, and so I send it again.
But like you just like every time you change it, you're like, this is the final one. No, this is the last one.
I
No,
know.
this is the good
I
one.
do that shit too. Like every episode I do, it's like final 1, final 2,
I have
final
like 3
3.
versions.
It's like fuck.
I have 3 versions of the first episode. I have 5 versions of the second episode, and there's not much written on 3, but I do have like ideas written down.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So here's what you do. Start working on the video. Get
Got you.
everything all edited together and the sound effects. And like send everybody their lines while you're putting all this together so that while you're working on the other stuff, that gives them plenty of time to record and you'll be golden.
Everybody, this is her and Dante.
Yeah. What the fuck? Hurry up. It's 2 people.
Hey, no.
Potentially
There's
3.
2 more. There's 2 more, but I don't.
I know, but
Well, that's the problem.
work on what you know.
She's like, I feel attacked right now. Everyone's teaming up on you.
We believe in you. I almost said we believe on you, but that's weird.
What the
I
fuck?
don't even know what it means, but yes.
Oh, okay. You stop laughing. I'm gonna die.
All right. And for you, Waffle, why don't you tell us about what you have coming up? Be sure to plug yourself with any social media, YouTube, Twitch, whatever you have for people to follow you on, and whatever projects you have going on.
So you can find me at basically anywhere online that says Lego My Waffle. That's me, except for on
Every
Twitter.
time?
It's a black lady.
Wow.
Just about pretty much. If you type in Lego My Waffle, all my stuff comes up. Except for Twitter. Don't go to that one. That's not me.
9 times out of 10, maybe 8.
I'm going to try and 100% Resident Evil 2.
Good choice.
And that's really all I have right now besides work.
He also has lines coming up.
Okay, I have lines coming up.
Yeah.
I was just made aware of that fact.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, that's really it. I sometimes post stuff on YouTube. Usually it's just short clips of games I've played and found funny or enjoyed. Yeah. I have a boring life right now, to be honest.
Well, we're going to help you change that through ridiculous videos. It's going to be great.
Sounds good.
Good times. One day they will be completed and the audience can watch them, but we don't know when that will be. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, Shaun.
Oh,
Hopefully
wow.
soon.
Oh.
I was waiting for it. I knew it was going to happen. We almost
I'm
made it
sorry.
to the end, but
I was
no.
taking a
This
sip
is
of my drink. I'm
aggressive
sorry. Today.
So, yeah. How could you?
Oh boy.
Episode 13 has been almost done for so long. I just stupid life getting in the way.
Uh-huh.
Hey, fuck
Punch
you.
it in the dick. Punch it in the dick.
I'm gonna.
Life or episode 13?
Both.
Yes.
All of it.
Days of our life.
But yeah, so that brings this episode to a close. As always, thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. Please feel free to engage with us via the comments. If you want to ask us questions, go ahead and do that too. Once we get enough questions, we'll answer those on the show. So yeah, start building those up and that'll be great. Let us know how we're doing by liking and subscribing. Smash that bell.
Oh god.
Give it a big old little old ring.
Stop.
More fuel.
Likes and subs make machinima come faster, or so I hear. It's the word on the street. You'll never know unless you try it, so.
That's a lie.
Thanks for listening, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Stop laughing.
Well, stop.
I can't.